Oh, funny you should say that.
Uh,
I was just telling somebody the other day, and I think I mentioned this to y'all too. I never recovered from the Bengals being good from my workout stuff. Like that Super Bowl run,
oh,
like destroyed my want to like work out and to do anything. You know, one, it was on my vacation because it was Christmas break. So that was just full of eating and drinking. And then they were winning, which was also full of eating and drinking. And I I did all of that. And then when they lost, complete lack of motivation to do anything.
yeah.
And so, I stepped on the scale on Monday at 187.
Woo.
Yes. So for
That's,
me, that's pretty massive.
homicide to the belly. Yeah.
Yes.
Damn,
Oh,
you
that's pretty massive.
13 from 200. Holy free holy.
Yes. So trying to get back into that, getting back on my walking and doing all that. And yeah, it's bad. It just could yeah, and her friend was here. Like, while this was all going on, that's obviously freaking trauma and drama. And I eat my feelings. So yeah. So but we're in a better place. We're in a better place now.
The record button is still on. If y'all know, we can make this as bonus
It's
content.
gonna get cut.
Oh, sure. Yeah. All right. Back to the reality.
So you getting a drink or no?
Damn it! I do want to drink, but damn it, hell, I'm already past 200. I'm working on. I'm working on that movie with the people walking around, the Spartans. So yeah.
Just jump in the hole, man, when it's done. That's all I would say.
All right. Sparta. Yeah.
All right. So in 10, 8, 6, 3, 2, 1. Hey, how you guys doing? It's Medusa from Brothers Comics. Welcome to our Chappelle Show recap. March Madness is over. It is April, y'all. And we are back to count down these 64 Chappelle Show skits. It is a podcast 6 years in the making. Honestly,
years in the making.
Yeah, it's really been a long time. We are going to get us down to the Elite 8 today. Maybe the final four. I'm not really sure. Maybe the final four. Yeah, we're going to get to the final four skits today, coming from the rounds of 32. We will not choke away our game like North Carolina did in the previous championship game, being up 16 and just absolutely shitting the bed in the second half. What an absolute just.
Can I mention something else? That shit should not be on TNT. Because ain't nobody watched that shit.
Well, it's funny you should say that. I was ready to watch the game on Saturday night, the Final Four game, and my TNT and TBS was blacked out. I don't know if you know this or not, but your nephew was taking your Sling or whatever that shit is that you have and had logged it in over here. That's the only way you could see it.
Well, no wonder I got all these crazy things on my shit. I'm like, what the hell?
He logged into your account. I was like, we can't see the game. We got to go to a bar. He was like, no, we can do this. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Anyway, on the line tonight, it's Brother Beavis, man. What's happening?
What's up? Ready to count this down with our public school system counting ability, right?
Yes, for sure.
Right.
Yes, we're gonna get it down. 16 to carry the one. It's Big Hotch also on the line. What's happening?
Hey, what's up? Don't use my Sling account, motherfuckers.
I'll relay that message.
No, I'm not talking about the population that we just put this out in the street.
No, sorry about that. Yeah, we didn't give out logins and passwords. Anyway,
all
right.
We all know how to log in. Big Hutches.
I'm cutting that shit off.
Sling. You just go down the corner.
Yeah, find a Spanish man named Jose. Anyway, we're gonna go through these skits, and if you listen to episode 1, you'll notice that we went through them, and then we figured out some skits were just, and if you're on YouTube, you can see where we are. Some skits are just better than the other ones. There's not even a conversation to have, but other ones are. And we've complained about the seating for some of these, and it's going to make for some very difficult choices as we go through. The fellas have, done their homework and watched quite a few skits over the last week or so, as have I. And more than anything, I'm like, man, there's some of these skits that shouldn't have made it to begin with, outside of the fact that they're misseeded. So there's gonna be some tough choices tonight. Again, some bad imitations and jokes of some of these skits. and we're gonna just jump right into it ahead of time. So if you're on the YouTube and you look into that Silky Johnson bracket, Prince obviously was a walkover in that 116, and then into Don't Pitch Me. Now it doesn't have a star if you're looking on YouTube. All the stars are conversation pieces. So Don't Pitch Me is a favorite skit of all of us. That's not, yeah.
I'm the real black sheep.
The real black sheep is just in the lexicon of all the brothers.
All-time classic. Some of the funniest shit ever.
Yes, it just. Fuck. I mean, yes. And Arsenio and the cheese. Like it's just. Why did you tell me this cheese was so good? I mean, it's just a great like 3-minute bit.
Right.
But
it's slanted toward the colored community.
Yes.
And it's just, and that's, I mean, just you hear all the stories about people out or trying to get their mixtapes to producers and rap stars, and they would assault them anywhere trying to get this in there. And this is one of those things that just seeing it and you know what these people be thinking about when they're getting pitched is fucking hilarious. And you do this shit when you're at your place of employment too, where you where you might not be listening to all the reasons why your company is in the black or the red.
Yes. Again, it's a given that it's Prince.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's closer than it should be because probably Don't Pitch Me is probably misseeding.
Yes.
But
yes.
Yes, it's a great bit. One of my favorite skits.
It's definitely in the top 8, definitely top 16,
right.
top 8.
Yeah, that the lowest should have been like a 4. So yeah, I agree. So Prince moves on. We knew that already, but that was hard. All right. So the next bracket. Yeah. Knee-High Park against Piss on You in the next bracket there. Okay, it's Knee-High Park and a walkover. That's why there's no star for me. I don't think there's going to be any debate with y'all. Piss on You is a funny bit. Don't get me wrong.
It's funny. It's funny that it took 12, 14 years later for that entity to be thrown in jail.
Yes, yeah. It's still too late.
Right. And that was another thing about the Chappelle show. It was prophetic. Yeah. Some of the shit that he was doing in 2001 or 2003, they ended up happening 15, 16.
Well, they had Negrodamus on the crew, so.
That is true. Negrodamus is there. It's amazing stuff that this show is producing. And yes, this mother blanker should have been in jail before the skit. And it took, like I said, 15 years to put him in the jail.
I think you're going to see a trend on here with these skits is that a lot of the ones that we hold, I mean, not necessarily Don't Pitch Me, but some of these other ones are multiple segment sketches. And Knee-High is a multiple skit. Well, you can't say that 3 times 5. You know, where it goes before, you know, I mean, because even last week when we were talking about, you know, where, you know, that's why I say fuck it, which is classic for sure. But you forget about the part where, was it, Dingle shows up.
That's my penis.
I feed my meat.
How did you get it? From fucking.
Yeah, the first part isn't that great. The it's all drugs to me part, but then
that part is well.
The Stinky the Grump is great, and then the STD part's great too.
Knee-High Park is good grief.
I mean that's
like it owes me money.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a great. This is a great skit. I mean, it's just again.
That's got a bad fucking scene too. I mean, that is Tobacco Road. That's North Carolina, Duke, and that shit is NC State.
Yeah, it's a blue blood skit, and like to have it be in that spot where it's gonna hit against Prince, we know what's going to happen, but we'll get to it there. All right. Tyrone Fear Factor versus Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady walkover again. Wayne Brady misseeded as well.
Yeah,
because that it's you know, so
damn this show. That whole bracket there is just so
it's rough.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's rough getting out of this one. Yeah, all right. So our first real discussion is
I do think I think the Tyrone Fear Factor is probably the weakest of the Tyrone things. I will say that.
Yeah, but it has one.
Red balls?
No, Fear Factor is the one.
This is not the first time I had a brain tube penis. You know, it's good. It's definitely got some parts, but it's the other two are great.
Yeah. All right. So Wayne Brady, that's a walkover. All right. So now it's Pop Copy versus Tupac. I wrote this song a long time ago. It's overseeded though.
Yeah.
Like way overseeded.
All the ones that just got killed.
Oh yeah.
All the ones that just got knocked off are better than Tupac.
Correct. So
they might be better than Pop Copy too.
Well, I mean, and I'm not 100% sure what I would pick here. I would probably pick Pop Copy.
I think Pop Copy is better than Tupac.
Okay. Wow, that's a pretty big upset.
And you know who, bless you, but I even think she might say Pop Copy. Okay. I think.
All right, so I'm updating the bracket on my side. All right, so that's it. Silky Johnson bracket. Let's get into the Pitbull region. Again, if you're on YouTube, you can see here Rick James, complete walkover over Calvin got a job. Now again, Calvin got a job. One of my favorite skits.
It is a favorite skit, but that's Kansas.
Yeah, I understand, but I mean, Calvin got a job is a great skit.
Calvin got a job is the Saint or the Pelicans from the Cinderella story.
Whack Arnold's is doing it to uplift their community. I mean, come on, man. Nigga, you smell like French fries. Oh my God. Oh, I mean, come on, man. That's just. And actually, the other funny bit in there was it's a thin line between fries and shakes.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I can't remember his other little song, but he's like, he's like, "Ooh, I gotta stop smoking this shit." That's a great skit, man.
It is a great skit. It's underseeded. It is classic. It's one of those things. But Rick James has his own destiny.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So here's our next one here. I know black people. Yeah, and the greatest wars. Now Hutch was not. He picked last week. You picked the Time Haters, I believe.
I did.
And we both went with the greatest wars. Yeah.
And that's a bad matchup.
We got your leader.
Yeah, we start dancing. Oh, look at his shoes! Look at his shoes! Oh my God, that's a great skit too. But I know black people is it's definitely underseeded as well. Again, I know we keep saying it's underseeded, but it is. Like, I mean, there's so much going on there, and just the questions.
Did that say I know black people is like a 12?
Yeah,
I know. Yes,
a 12.
Yeah.
That's just that. Yeah, that's insane to begin with.
Yes,
and it kills Wu-Tang Financial.
Yes,
and I kind of like Wu-Tang Financial, and we discussed that. So I know black people and the wars that y'all outvoted me on.
The questions, and I know black people. What's a badunkadunk? What's a Lucy?
Lucy. Hell, I didn't know what a Lucy was. So
the best ones where he gives him credit for anything. Yeah, and then the dude that works at the barbershop was the best.
Yeah, he's the great. Yeah.
Is pimping easy? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ding.
Yeah.
Somehow that's correct.
Somehow that's correct.
Was a chicken head.
And the good time thing too, right?
Oh
Yeah, it's the good times on there.
And that no one knew, and
That
still
no
don't
one
know.
knew. Correct. Yeah.
And we sang it.
We're standing in a chair line. Yeah, exactly. So this is hard. My instincts is probably
I do need a drink.
People.
Damn it.
Yeah, my instincts is probably I know black people.
I know black people wins.
All right, that's fine. Yeah,
it's still classic. It's still
you
still don't know the answer to half the shit.
Yeah.
So I don't, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a hard one.
Damn, this should have been done on a not Tuesday. But yeah, when I could drink more. But yeah.
All right, so I know black people moves on and it runs into Rick James.
And then it runs it right into death.
Yes. So then we get to what's this? The Tyrone intervention and the 3 days. Again, I put the 3 days through, Brother Beavis, before we started recording. You're like, hold up.
It's just a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway. We gonna get some crack. Tyrone, you know why you're here. Yeah, for some crack.
Oh, geez.
Rhonda.
This is hard.
Shut up, Rhonda.
Yeah.
I don't know, no, Tyrone. Get out your car. And he gets in the toilet at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, why did y'all tell me there wasn't no window in here?
Oh, geez.
I think Tyrone intervention's better than the 3 days. The best part of 3 days is when it's like, buckle up, baby. Chops the cop in the neck. Drives off. And then
spread your cheeks and lift your sack. Yeah.
And then the three stuff.
Yeah, the Nick Cannon.
The 3 days are the reason why, or for me anyway, it hits because I've lived all them 3 lives.
Correct. Yes.
And all of them, you think you're whatever when you're, the youngest, Dave, and then you get older and you don't know nothing. And then the third one, you think you got it made, and cop will fuck it up. So I mean, it's the shit that I went through, or I think I went through, and that's where 3 days comes in.
I like the ending of each day where they get to sell their philosophy. First it was like on some fucking Mahatma Gandhi or some shit like that. In the middle, there's like, hey, smoke every day.
Right.
And then the last one is fuck Nick Cannon. So again, I wrote in 3 days. I could be talked out of it, but
it sounds like it's 2-1 at least. So
yeah.
Tyrone intervention is hilarious too. I haven't been a crackhead. I have not been intervened on. But it's highly. It's a very good skit as well. It's another bad season. Or Dave Chappelle had too many damn good skits, and
that's probably closer to it.
Right, and he just gets something has to lose.
Right. Okay. So last week, or when we recorded, I had the jury thing and Law and Order mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
So jury, when I went back and watched, jury is the one where if he was putting him on juries for people, he got on Robert Blake's and was like, oh yeah, Brett did that shit. The other one was for R. Kelly and for Michael Jackson, and he's like, oh, you believe Michael Jackson did it? Oh no, he wrote Thriller. Thriller. Oh, so you'd be fine with him sleeping with your kids? Oh no, right. I've forgotten about that. So yeah, jury it would have made it over Mandela boot camp regardless.
Right.
But now going up against Cribs, again, those season 3 skits is hard to find, man. You got to pull a DVD.
You do. Yeah. They're not.
Right. I rediscovered why DVDs died. It's a pain in the ass. Go in a crawl space, get it out, wake up the machine, and try and figure out how to pass all the commercials they're selling you for stuff you can't buy anymore.
Damn commercials. Holy
input number what?
Yeah.
So
but Cribs was awesome. I had forgotten about that.
Yeah,
it's like this is what is this? It's white panda on the outside, balding on the inside, baby. It's so baller. And
balling.
The Tyrannosaurus rig.
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus.
I put diamonds all over everything I eat. Baller
Number one, because it's baller. Number two, makes my doo-doo sparkle. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got it with Cribs on this one.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'm going with Cribs as well. It's overseeded though, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's highly overseeded because if you look at the dude that did this, there's 2 season 3 skits that are 2 seeds, and then 1 season 3 skit which is Pixies, which is a number 1 seed. That's, as the children say, kind of cap. That's just BS. And I'm not really sure as to why it was getting all that, because going back and looking at season 3, it's not like, I mean, there's obviously good skits, but it's not like it's genius or anything. I mean, you can definitely tell, like, even if he hadn't been like, hey, I'm gonna peace out in this, it was probably heading in that general direction anyway. So
the one where you want to charge him $11,000 for his haircut and everybody's got a gun.
I mean, it has its moments for sure, but all right. So I think Hutch went to go get a drink, but we'll continue on because the first one at the top. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, well, that's hard, and I wanted to have that discussion. So let's go over to the beautiful region real fast. And so we got Pixies and Making the Band, and it's Making the Band to me.
I agree. Pixies is not that funny.
No, not at all. But you know what? From watching it, you could definitely tell why he or somebody would have been like, man, as much as they got close to the line and stepped over it, it is very uncomfortable. And I don't know if that's watching it in retrospect, knowing that he felt uncomfortable about it, but it's very uncomfortable. Like him in blackface, and like it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But it's in the general realm of everything else that they did on the show, so it's kind of like hard to, I don't know. But yeah, Hutch,
the show's job was to make you uncomfortable,
right?
Or make you think about shit.
Yeah, but it made the creator uncomfortable, which it seemed like a little bit much. But Hutch, we said Making the Band is the move here, because that's again another multi-segment sketch,
right?
Hilarious
as fuck.
Yes, I mean, good Lord, yeah, I mean, it's making fun of Diddy is always a good thing in my book. Yeah,
well, whatever his name is this week, yeah,
exactly. I mean, he's just Diddy, but that's
and actually, you know what? I like him more now because I don't see him.
Right. Yeah. I mean, again, Dylan spits hot fire, man. Like I was watching it the other day, and like when hey, we got this professional coming in, one the legend, Wyclef. He comes in and starts choking on Wyclef too. So I was just like, yeah, that's a great skit. So that's our first number 1 that's gonna dip, right? So wait, okay, so we're good. Well, come on, because it shouldn't have been a number 1 to begin with. Wow. It shouldn't have been number 1. You could make an argument that they shouldn't have put it in there at all, seeing that it ended the damn show.
I'm going to guess that a person of Anglo-Saxon made this list.
I don't think it is, actually, to be honest with you. I don't think it is.
Yeah, what was that number 12 again?
Chappelle, which one?
I Know Black People.
I know black people would not be where it is.
We have to look that up to see, but it is Grantland. So all right. So if we're staying in the region, yes, if we're staying in the beautiful region, then we got Reparations against Sam Jackson. Again, a complete walkover. Like it's not a conversation to have. Not a conversation to have. Underseated as well. And so then we get into one of those, it's white people dancing. I put a note there. With the World Series of Dice. I put a note. It's probably not a note, but the white people dancing just always makes me laugh. I know it's Dice, but
2 words, Ashy Larry.
Yeah. Yes, that's pretty much. The funny part is that Ashley Larry gets the majority of that skit because of that. But the funniest part is when the shit gets the dice game gets robbed at the end. It's like, yeah, everybody get butt ass naked. Let's go.
That's why I'm glad I put my watch in my butt.
Another horrible.
You're gonna have to shoot me.
Yeah. Yes,
the World Series is dice. Damn.
That's why black people can't have nothing.
White people dancing.
No, it's dice. It's dice. I know it's dice. It's dice.
It's dice.
I know.
Dice, baby.
Dice. All right. So that's the whole beautiful reason. Everything. Clayton get Bigsby. Wait, that's even. We don't even.
That's not close.
All right. So we go up to Buck Nasty then, and then it's Mad. Okay, Mad Real World and Trading Space. Okay. Oof. Again, I know Mad Real World is going over.
Yes, it
that
is.
Part, Trading Spaces is underseated.
Underseated, prophetic.
Underseated. Very prophetic. And it's just, Trading Spaces is an unbelievable skit. Like it is. Hey, I'm not crazy. Tell him. Okay. Real talk. I am crazy. If you tell anybody, I'll fucking kill you.
I found your lightsaber, bitch.
I found your lightsaber. I'm dropping off Timmy in the hood.
Yeah.
You need to make some money. Sell some crack. That's what I hear they do around here. Yeah. Come on, man. I understand.
That's hard, man. Damn, this shit is hard.
It is. It's just seated improperly. It's just wrong. But
Mad Real World.
It's
just right.
That's a skit. Yeah, that's a skit I just showed to y'all's nephew, and he was just dying, on that part of it because he doesn't know anything. I mean, think about it.
He doesn't know about
they know about the real world, like like the TV show. So I'm having to do the explaining for that, but just all the stuff with Charlie Murphy is just amazing.
Right,
he's so good in that skit.
Do you remember? Did y'all see the question I sent y'all in the text chain about which one of his co-people he would, if he had to only choose one of them, who would he take?
Oh, God, it's got to be Charlie Murphy, right? Like, he's getting most of the heavy lifting on that. So yeah, you
don't think it's Mooney, or you don't think it's?
Mooney's got such a smaller role, I guess.
He's he's not doing the acting, but
yeah, I'm sure he's had a writing credit or two on this show, but I don't know.
The random old dude that hollers at people.
Can I holler? Can I holler? Yeah. Holler, bitches. Yeah, it's Mad Real World.
Ashy too.
Yeah. All right. So then it's racial draft and versus the slow motion. That's a walkover as well. Like that's not even a conversation. All right. There is a star by Tyrone, Drug Class, and the Nigger Family. I just rewatched the Nigger skit.
AR, yeah.
AR, that's an amazing. I know if I say it, I automatically go towards the other way. That's an amazing skit. One, even in 2003, really can't believe that shit got on television. To be honest with you, I mean,
it was on Comedy Central. Central does you can. I was going back and looking at some of the Comedy Central. Oh well, South Park. South Park was doing still doing crazy shit on there. So basically, it's almost anything goes on Comedy Central. It's considered cable.
Yeah, like how? Hey, she has a date with the little nigger boy. What? No, no, Jimmy nigger from the. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. With the picture with the baby, like look at my sister's new baby. Oh wow, she's got those nigger lips. I was just like, how in the world did this get on television? It's just amazing.
It counts.
It's a 3 seed.
Right.
But Tyrone's drug class is great. I would say one of the stronger Tyrone bits. One of the first ones as well. Like I think that's one of the ones from season 1. So
those markers, sniff it.
yeah.
I'm going to go with the 3rd seed.
I lost this battle last week.
Against Tyrone. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, because you had ribs.
Which is also good
too. Yes, I gotta go with the niggers. I'm sorry.
the 3 seed for
it's just
3
too
seed.
That's fine. All right, and then that's it. And then the player haters ball.
Right. That's what is that's a 2. I mean, I mean it's hard.
You only get 4 seeds.
So
Yeah,
I understand, but yes, and we love the Oprah skit. It's hilarious.
Great. Yeah.
But
when he goes to his job and quits, that's probably the best part.
That's what everybody would do.
Yeah.
Except Stedman.
Yeah, I ain't being here no more. Okay. All right. So we're good. So we're down to 16 seeds.
I'm on here, Stedman.
Yeah. Yeah. That nigga look like we have to feel.
Oh my.
Yeah, men are right, and women are right, and men are stupid. All right. So anywho. All right. So we go back to Silky Johnson. This is pretty. Boy. This is hard.
Yes.
This is hard.
Hurt. This is gonna hurt.
This is hard. So we're moving on here, and we'll update this.
Man.
Final. It's Prince and Lehigh.
I'm drinking now, by the way, because I had.
We saw you take a break.
I had to do it.
I understand. This is hard.
This is hard. Really, I mean, it's hard because I don't want to say goodbye to who everybody knows the guy to say goodbye to.
Yeah, this is Prince and Wayne Brady going through.
Right. Yeah. Oh my Lord. Right. Yeah. Right.
And that's gonna be rough too.
Oh my Lord, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that down select this week.
Yeah, exactly.
We gotta go back to the studio.
Yeah. I'm shutting the studio down. All right. So yeah, Prince goes over Knee-High Park. Knee-High Park is again, it has a bad seed. It shouldn't have come up at this point around a 16 for Pete's sake. Like this is not a good.
They lose on a 3-point shot from half court.
Yes, I mean Knee-High Park is amazing. It's a VD thing. It's a VD thing. All right. Anyway, awful. All right. So Prince goes through, and then it's Wayne Brady versus Pop Copy. Another easy walkthrough for Wayne Brady. I mean,
that's just
the reason that you're not hearing these quotes from these is because it's gonna come up when we get to the final. But okay, so that's easy. So that gets you to the Elite 8, which is rough. All right. Rick James versus I Know Black People.
We all know.
It's got to be Rick James,
right? We all know. And right, that's right, and that's me with where they fight against. Oh, I Know Black People. Yes. I'm with the people. I'm with the I Know Black People right now, crying at the end of the game because I'm sad to see him go.
What were the nicknames for Bookman on Good Time? Booger. Bubble Butt. Yeah. It's like come on.
Man. Yes, it's an all-time Black people or 70s culture and New York culture apparently stuff.
Why can't Black people overcome white people? That's correct. Have they overcome? That is also correct. Like a mess, man. Golly, that's
get out and vote.
Yeah. What's the thing about Reagan? Oh, he shouldn't have been trusted to begin with. Yeah. It's genius. All right. So yeah, Rick James goes through pretty easily. Should have never gave y'all niggas sketches. All right. 3 Daves and Cribs.
Y'all sound like y'all cribby folks.
I've been riding 3 Daves pretty hard from the jump. So
I think Black Bush and Tyrone Intervention are better than Cribs. and
They didn't make it.
They didn't make it. Right.
So
this is I still relate to 3 days. I guess I'm working on my 4th Dave, maybe 5th Dave now. Shaka Zulu. Cribs is hilarious.
Baller, bitch.
It's right.
It's the most ballest thing ever.
And that was a really big
so
thing.
baller.
That was one that kept MTV alive there for a minute.
Mm-hmm. I riggedy realized I liggity loved you at the Das Effects concert. You know me well enough. You know how I feel about Das Effects. So I was diving on the floor at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Got to be more careful.
Yeah.
That's a listen, I got a coin. Let's see.
No coins.
Heads, tail. Damn it, Cribs.
I'm going 3 Daves. I've been riding them hard. So
I've been riding them hard too.
I'm going 3 days. I'm going 3 days. Like I said, it's
not.
A big upset.
It's like I said, Tyrant Intervention was better than Cribs, and Black Bush is better than Cribs.
Yeah, it's overseeded again.
Go for it. St. Joseph gets through.
All right, so back up to the Buck Nasty region.
This is hard too.
Yep, Racial Draft and Mad Real World. This is hard too.
Yeah, that's the Mad Real World, I believe.
Black delegation. Yeah, you can have Colin Powell, but you gotta take the deal. Condoleezza Rice too.
No deal.
We get OJ back.
Yeah. Mad Real World is
the RZA, the Gizza, Inspector Deck, and Asian delegation taking the Wu-Tang Clan, man.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Tiger.
Yes, Tiger.
There's a bit in there where he goes, with the white delegation, or we could take Madonna or Mariah Carey's crazy ass. It was just like a throwaway line, which again in 2003 was kind of relevant. It's Mad Real World. I mean,
it's mad, right?
Why are we fighting?
Right. You
can't fight against the
way
flow here.
You can't fight the wind.
All right. And we've stayed away from imitations of this, but it's coming now.
Right.
The nigger family and the player haters ball. Now, I think it's a walkover. I do, as much as the niggers got through a couple of rounds, surprisingly. Yes. Player haters ball should have been a 1.
Player haters ball beats anything that season 3 that whatever, granted it ended the series, whatever, but that one in the beautiful region, the Pixies or whatever, that should have been right there.
Rosie O'Donnell underwear with dick holes in them.
Jeez.
And that's just a throwaway line.
Right.
That's a throwaway line.
Right. Player hating. I think the word, that term really picked up steam and it's still in our lexicon today.
Dude, the intro before anything. Marks, chick ass Marks. Right. Oh man. chick ass Marks, ass Marks. Oh, come on, man. Come on. That's not even
it's right. Discuss right.
Excuse me while I go change the water on Silky Mountains.
I hate you. I
can't stand
you. I wish everything in the world.
All the bad things in life happen to you.
Right. And you know good. I mean, right. It's
I mean, that's not
and iced tea, right?
And iced tea, yes.
Yeah. So just it's all day. It's all day and a penitent.
Hate.
Right. Yes, you're right. You're wasting quality. Unfortunately, The ARs do not make it.
Yes, I understand. Player haters makes it through. All right, let's get down into the final region here in the beautiful region. Making the bands and reparations.
Reparations.
It's reparations. It's reparations.
It's reparations.
Yes. I mean, again.
Yeah, that's a quality. I mean,
that's a quality matchup.
It's a close up. It's close at halftime, and late in the fourth, the reparations are shooting free throws in the bonus.
Yeah, I bought this baby straight cash. John is breaking you, fool. I mean, God, Lord. All right, and then Clayton Bigsby's a clean walkthrough, I think.
Yeah,
over the World Series of Dice, because Clayton should probably be a 1.
This should be. I mean, right. If that skit doesn't go over, this show is off in 5 episodes, or less than 6.
Oh no, it doesn't even. Yeah, it doesn't even get a full pickup. All right. So our Elite 8 then is Prince, Wayne Brady, Rick James, bitch. 3 Days is probably the
3 days is the St. Joseph Pelicans, man, or the Peacock.
Story. A Mad Real World Son, Player Haters Ball. That's an Elite 8 matchup. That's awful.
They're Prince and freaking
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady is a heck of a matchup. That's must see. That's must see. If you don't have the DVDs, you don't have the access to the shit on the internet,
right,
or whatever. You have to watch that. That is the damn the Iliad to a black culture.
Iliad. Yikes. Oh my God.
All right.
Yeah. Reparations, and then the other Elite 8 matchup, Reparations and Clayton Bigsby.
Good.
Yeah, I mean,
that's Catcher in the Rye. It's a shit that you have to watch. If you did not do anything in the last 20-some years or damn near, you have not watched these things as a person that, I mean, if you don't know why Dave Chappelle does what he does and is in the news every so often now for whatever shit, this is why.
Help me out here just from your basic memory sales. Seasons. Prince 2.
Prince is season 2, yes.
2. Wayne Brady 2.
Yes.
Rick James 2.
2.
3 Days 1. 3 Days is
some Hollywood stories, all season 2 stuff.
3 Days is 1.
Yeah.
Mad Real World 1.
Yeah.
Play Haters Ball 1. Reparations 1.
Yeah.
And Clayton Bigsby 1. So yeah.
It's 1. So
yeah. Right. Yeah. Episode 1, issue 1. So wow.
See, and season 2, damn, is season 2 better than season 1?
I think it came out pretty even, just by
exactly. But in your head, if you could only have one season, which one would you take?
2, probably. Because I mean, that was again, you got to be our age and had to been around when it was on. You know, that was, I mean, it was something that we were watching. Like
we weren't really watching it. That was must see.
No. When it first came on, I don't think knew too many people were watching it other than be like, hey, you know, I'm a real big Dave Chappelle and Half-Baked fan. Like, I don't think a whole bunch of people were watching it. It just became like a cultural phenomenon type of situation. And then again, it's like a Game of Thrones situation where, you know, a bunch of people that were really into that were watching it, and then everybody started watching it. And once everybody got their hands,
the Rick James thing really took it over.
Yeah, I mean, again, he made jokes about how that didn't help anything whatsoever about keeping that show on, because it just, you know, came out of control. All right, I said we'd stop at the Elite 8.
We should knock it out.
I would like to go watch them again because we're gonna have to really.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I think
That's why I wanted to stop. We'll go from 8 to final, but like I think I again, but all the homework that I gave y'all, I stayed away from these ones that I thought were going to win because one, I've seen them 1,000 times, but two, like I wanted to like kind of be fresh with some of the other ones to refresh my memory about it. I mean, I haven't watched that Clayton Bigsby thing in forever. I haven't because it's
you don't have to.
Because what? But that too. But it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable.
Of the ones that survived, of the ones that survived,
of the one that survived, that's the most uncomfortable one. The rest of them are pretty funny. Just off the jet. I mean,
Clayton Bigsby is funny for a whole different reason.
A whole set of different reasons.
Right.
But
and
I'm just
the Mad Real World is
that's pure comedy. I feel safe with you here.
We need a meeting, y'all.
Yeah. We reserve the right to fuck you up.
and the white guy gets thrown out. Yeah.
Hey, Chad, I had sex with Katie too, man.
Well, what Wayne Brady got to choke a bitch?
Yeah.
That's not getting over these days.
Yeah, but that's okay. So yeah, we're gonna cut it at the Elite Eight. Okay, and then the final one we'll wrap it up completely here.
Rest in peace, Prince and Rick James. Hell,
yeah.
Half the cast now.
And Charlie Murphy, right?
Charlie Murphy. Mooney is there.
Mooney, fuck yeah.
Yeah. So
it's not good.
All right, and I'm almost sure half of them old guys might not be with us either. 20 years past.
Don't tell me. Holla guy is probably dead too.
Right, I'm saying Holla guy. The start of the show, them two probably are no longer. One of them got to be. I'm guessing playing the banjo in heaven.
That's awful, by the way.
Hell, we're barely hanging on shit, let alone 20 years for them.
Noted. Okay. All right. So we'll come back. That was a finish. I gotta plug in my computer. So we'll come back to the finish that I know always, and we'll update the chart in color.
Yes, thanks.
I will update
color for colors. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And so your homework assignment is only 8 sketches.
Now we all watch these sketches for the most part again, and now you can watch them again and again.
I have not. I had, besides the Mad Real World, which I showed to my son. I showed to my son. I haven't watched a lot of these high seeds. Like I just haven't. I haven't watched Rick James. I haven't watched Wayne Brady. I haven't watched Player Haters. Like because I know and now I'm trying to see him from a fresh set of eyes. I haven't watched Reparations or Clayton. I haven't. I've been watching like some of the other lesser known ones just to kind of
watch him lose
my memory. To refresh my memory, man. Because again, like you said, it's like, man, some of these are really good and they shouldn't be seated as low as they are.
Yeah, they definitely need to be. Somebody either pull these all out of a hat or they're Anglo-Saxon.
Right. We're gonna have to again look that up on Grantland to see who that was that came up with this list. But again, it is Grantland. I probably should have thought.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in internet peace.
All right. So anyway, all right. So that'll wrap us up here. The Dave Chappelle music starts to play us out. If you're listening on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, all of those places, we'll be back with the finale. Share your thoughts on which ones that you think. Yeah, it's game over. It's blouses, bitches. It's the end of the podcast. So, Brother Beavis, go ahead and sign off.
Rembert Brown appears to be a person of color who put this bracket together.
Oh, what? Rembert.
I know that dude. Actually, yeah. Well, I remember that name of that dude's name. So, I don't think he was probably a Grantland writer. He was a stunt cock, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that's not somebody that was at Grantland a lot. So I remember that too. Hutch, go ahead and sign off. Don't get fired.
Too late doing this shit.
Yeah.
But
keeping the wheel goes on. See everybody. Peace.
See ya.